Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And, of course, good morning, Mini Metro. Let's dive into today's daily challenge. We're going to Sao Paulo, and we shall take it to the extreme. Haha. Alright. Let's see here. Ooh, this triangle out here. Good morning, MV! Got that San Andreas sound going. Good morning, Parlor Ghost as well. Oh, what do we have here? Let's start off with a little blue line right there. This triangle out here is rather annoying. Kind of don't want to extend the blue line this far, but you know what? I think we will. We'll take that there, and then I'll draw a green line here just to start getting north of the river. Now, if this is going to be a triangle down here, that's going to be just fine. It's not. Wonderful. Alright, alright. That will be okay. See MV rocking that 2-month Goog Trooper tag. Not going to lie, I'm pretty proud of the work I did on those. They're simple, but they look good. Alright, what are you going to be here? That's a triangle. Alright. That seems good. Let's draw ourselves a nice little red line. Go out there. Apparently it's not going to be okay, says Parlor Ghost, but we'll see. I don't have faith, honestly. It's going to fail sooner rather than later. But, you know. Until it fails, it might just be fine. Sao Paulo is a map where the population will explode very quickly, so I feel my pessimism is warranted. Let's take the blue line out to here. This over here I'm also going to pick up with the blue line. Pretty glad that it's a triangle. I could turn the green line just to give it one of each basic. Actually, yeah, let's do that. It'll be a little more versatile. Ooh, this out here. If that's a triangle, I'm definitely taking the red line to it. Let's take you like that, so yeah, we'll do that. Now, if anything spawns in here, I pretty much have to draw my yellow line. But, you know, that's why we have the yellow line. Take a locomotive. I'm really worried about the population explosion here in Sao Paulo, because once it goes, it's gonna go. So I'm taking a carriage here just to maximize the amount I can do to save these lines once things start going wrong. You know, I had one spare line. I'm gonna wind up using it here. Be a triangle. You're not a triangle. Okay. I still think I'm going to go... Actually, yeah, I think we're going to go through here. And I'm going to have the yellow line also come support this triangle. Now, this right here is a problem as well. I'm going to put another locomotive on the red line. I basically just really want to make sure I have the ability to improve my lines at all times. Ghosty had like a good 30 seconds where she just had to stare at a station overloading and couldn't do a damn thing. That's something that can happen with Extreme. Yeah, that happens a lot. Let's take a locomotive. I am good on tunnels for now, so I'll have two more. I'll have one more carriage, rather than two more tunnels. Now, let me pause and just think. Actually, I don't have to think. I don't have to pause and think. I can think in motion. I'm looking at this pentagon here, and I'm thinking, well, I've got a line north of the river. Okay, the blue line's going to get this, and then the blue line is basically out of utility, unless it goes north. Unless something spawns right in here. But you know what? That's a unique. We've got to take care of our uniques. Yeah, we're going to do that. I'm going to put a carriage on the blue line right now, because this is going to be a problem. And we're probably going to wind up wanting... Actually, yeah, we are going to wind up wanting, because I do want another locomotive here. And oh, that's a disaster. This was a triangle, and it just now turned into a star. That's a problem. I don't like that. Alright, you are going to go on the yellow line. Hopefully you'll be a triangle. Let's take a locomotive. I really should take a line at this point, just to deal with all of this stuff, but as I feared, population's exploding, so let's take a carriage. Okay. Before this spawns, let me think. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. And I'm saying this out loud to hold myself to it. If this is a triangle, the yellow line goes here, the red line goes here. If this is any other shape, the yellow line goes here and crosses to go get that triangle. It's a circle. Okay. Now see, here's the problem with doing this. If I do this, I use my last tunnel, and I greatly limit my mobility in this area right here. Fuck it. Okay, now I've got 2 carriages spare. This station right here is on fire, so I'm going to put 1 carriage right here. And we're going to see. The red line has 2 locomotives. It's doing okay. The yellow line can probably do with another locomotive going in that direction to deal with those triangles. Okay. This doesn't feel horrible. Ghosty, can you just make that a command with Nightbot? Adcom, fuck it. What's today, 15th? There we go. Exclamation point, fuck it. Alright, diamond up here. Let's not worry about the diamond right now. Let's grab that triangle with the red line. We'll take a locomotive. I will have 2 more tunnels because I'm out of tunnels. Yeah. Alright, now, whatever this is... Alright, that's a square. So... I think I can wait a little bit. I think I can wait just a little while and see if anything spawns down there. Now with this, I'm waiting until either something spawns here or something spawns here. Alright, you go through there. You clear that out. You're going to be okay. Alright, let's take this. I'm going to take the yellow line down here to this triangle and then around there. I'm going to put another locomotive right here. And we're going to see how we go. Oh, that puts a... I forgot that there were 2 locomotives on the yellow line already. I thought there was only 1. Okay. Well, it's not the end of the world to support the yellow line. Oh, look, another unique. Alright, fine. Let's do this. I'm going to take the green line up here. Drop that there. This central station is about to get totally overloaded, so let's give a carriage to the green line. There is nothing I can do for the rest of the week, aside from draw out my lines. So this is going to have to be fine. You know, this right here is going to have to be fine. This right here is going to have to be fine. Even though... Come on, yellow line. Come on, you can save it. You can save it. You actually saved it. Blue line, you can save this. You can save this. You actually saved it. Oh, you saved it for just a second, though, and now it's falling apart. Wait. I'm not dead yet. Locomotive carriage. Pause. Oh my god. Look at how full that is a full circle. I should be dead. But it happened to come in at exactly midnight. And because it came in at exactly midnight. Well, okay. On the one hand, hooray, it came in at exactly midnight. So I have a chance to save this. On the other hand, this is also doomed. Like, there's no saving this. We're doomed. But I might, just might, be able to rescue that station. And if I can, I might as well, right? There you go. We're alive. Now, this one's going to fall apart, and there's no rescuing this. So, we got, 25 more passengers delivered. Oh, wait. Is there actually some way of rescuing you? Holy crap, I didn't realize you had that many triangles. Oh, now I wish I had put that triangle there sooner. Or that carriage. Oh, well. Hey, we got 90 more passengers out of that miracle save. So, I'll take it. 1,090 passengers over 43 days. Top 5% overall. I think that's the second day in a row. Well, yesterday when we did it, I was number 11. Today I'm number 13, just missing out on the top 10 again. Beat Sam the Samurai, beat Parlor Ghost. All three of us in the top 100 right now. I think that's pretty good. We'll take that. Let's not do another extreme, though, shall we? Good God. Alright. What do we feel like playing? Let's see what other community maps we have here. We did the achievement in Vancouver yesterday. What about Seattle? What do you have for us? Reach day 50 with no more than 4 floating bridges. All right. Let's go to Seattle and try out these floating bridges. Start with we won't start with a loop there. Alrighty. So, get ourselves a nice little burgundy line. What, Ghosty? I mean, think about it now. I think it's in the name. Yeah, the answer does feel obvious. It's a bridge. It floats. Oh, this is the ugliest color. This is the ugliest color line I've ever seen. What the hell is this vaguely orange nonsense, Seattle? Oh, good morning, PXD. Hope you're doing well. Floating bridge is weird. That's a definite fact. This circle here is an annoyance. I'm just going to put it on the ugly orange line. Something spawns up here. We'll be able to grab that circle as well. So the orange line will be mostly an interior line. Day 50, huh? So that's going to be complete week 7 and then one more day. So we'll take another light rail line, and yeah, I'll take a line over 2 carriages. Get this line bar filled up as much as we can. Does Seattle not put their bridges above the water like normal people? I mean, it's Seattle. I watched Frasier. I know that Seattleites? Seattleites, probably. Anyway, I know that Seattle is not home to normal people. Let's round this corner and pull back on the orange line. I could pull this off of here, deal with one of those 4 consecutive triangles. That's probably a good idea. Make that only 3 consecutive triangles. And I think we're going to use the first of our bridges right there. Apparently not. I looked it up, but also among the Google autofill is Seattle Bridge collapse. So, well, yeah, that's a thing that happens sometimes. All right, we'll give you out here. You can have that. We'll have another light rail. I can have two more. You know, if I take this right now, yeah, I take those right now. I never have to worry about it again for the rest of the map because the challenge is to use no more than 4. And 4 doesn't sound like a lot, but, you know, Puget Sound is a thing, and Seattle's geography is weird. Alright, never going to get this on the burgundy line, so we're just going to extend our little ugly orange line. I will say, I'm not a fan of this orange color, but this purple is very pretty. This triangle station here, I think we will use as a terminus point for that. That's another floating bridge. This, you know, usually, folks, we drop the very helpful triangle, but the border around that very helpful triangle is a very helpful circle, and that's what this circle is. That was a very helpful circle. Break up these 4 consecutive triangles right there. Oh, Ghosty's gone down the rabbit hole. She's gone. I can't hear my Spotify anymore. I turned my speakers down too low. There we go. Alright, I will take a light rail. Take another line? Yeah, I'll take another line. I'm doing okay. Let's see here. Purple line is a little long, but generally okay. This triangle here, we can just drop on the burgundy loop. Maybe another locomotive for the purple line, actually, because it is quite long. This station might be used as a drop point for squares, which is not a good thing. Ooh, you out here. You know what? I think you might be something for the blue line to go get? Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, speaking of drop points and all that, why don't you come back, rescue this, and that third locomotive will actually drop on the burgundy line. Now, you out here are a triangle. That's fine. Go on the purple line. Seattle is, in fact, the world authority on floating bridges. The reason they're floating is because Lake Washington specifically is like 200 feet deep, and the bottom is all soft and silty, so you can't build a suspension there. I see. Alright, let's take another light rail, and I will have 2 carriages. MV, building a bridge out of ice it's a dicey proposition under the best of circumstances. And we do not live under the best of circumstances. So here's a light rail and a carriage. And I think... Well, let's just let this run for a second, see how it goes. Well, no, let's not do that, because this station is now a disaster. Let's do that. All right, how many am I using? 1, 2, 3. If I pop this, it'll be a 4th. Why don't I not pop that instead? Why don't we come out here, see if there's a way to get down there? Okay. All right, now you clear out as much of that as you can. You clear out as much of that as you can. This station's actually very mad at me. You're gonna have to drop all your circles right there and come rescue this, why don't you? Come on, go through it. Go through it. Come on, save it, save it, save it, save it. Ah, fuck. Okay. Well, there goes that challenge. 29 days, barely got halfway there. This is a tricky map. It's a tricky little map. Let's try something else. That was a short one. Let's go for a third today. Sydney? Use the double-decker trains and the new metro. Span Sydney-Haba. Sure. We'll try Sydney. I've already done the challenges in Sydney. Never mind. We'll go... I'm sure I've done them in Boston, haven't I? I have not. Transport 1,800 passengers. And my PB on Boston is 1,472, so, you know. Transport 1,800 passengers with at most 1 loop. All right. It seems like it's just play your game well, because for me personally, I never use more than 1 loop to begin with. So, we'll see. Jimmy clocking the overtime today. Okay, so is every engineer just named Jimmy now? He's a very busy man. It's weird. He can't hold down a job, but he keeps getting hired. So he interviews exceptionally well, but he just sucks at the job. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. That tracks. Tracks, get it? It's a train pun. God. I'm sorry that was awful. Okay, I'm not sorry, but I recognize that it was awful. Oh, is Jimmy the inventor of the roller coaster? Jimmy is the greatest Venetian gondolier you've never heard of. We'll take a tram, and I can have a line, a carriage, or a tunnel. Let's take another line. At some point, there's going to be stuff that spawns down here, which will let me get this tunnel back. So I consider myself to functionally have 2 tunnels right now. And 2 tunnels is plenty of tunnels. All right, we are at 50 passengers. We need to get to 1,800, so, just do what we did 36 more times. I don't have 36 more roller coaster puns or locomotive puns in me, so we're going to have to mix it up. While we are in the beginning stages of our 3rd and final map, I will go ahead and hit exclamation point plugs. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow the channel on Twitter for, stream announcements, that sort of thing. Notifications when I upload YouTube videos. Today on YouTube is going to be another episode of Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. What am I going to do with this triangle here? I'll take a tram. I'll take another line, get that bar filled up as quick as we can. If I do that, then that's gonna... Interesting. Let's take the green line out to here for now. Gonna put another tram on the green line as well. These Boston trams can only hold 4 passengers at once, so it's a bit of a pain in the ass, actually. But if I just do that, that should be okay. It's especially frustrating now that I've taken the orange line out where I have. You know what? Let's pull this back, get a red line going up here. Normally the red line goes right past Fenway Park, and that is the only thing I know about the MBTA. Yeah, Boston trams are silly and tiny. Alright, you go there. If Jeebus was watching, I'm sure he would point out that you can't say stupid on Twitch Mobile. They'll censor that on the Fire Stick. But we're not doing that. Alright, you come here. And you rescue that. Okay, so shortening the green line has actually helped a lot. We can see that. I'll take a tram. Let's fill out that line bar. Boom, last line. No need to worry about it anymore. Now and forever, amen. Okay. Now this circle here is a bit of an annoyance. You know what? Actually, let's just do... Oh, I can't do that. Fuck. I was thinking I would just, indeed. Alright, if we pull this back, I can give the red line here, which means I can send the green line over to this triangle. And that'll help a lot. Because now the triangles that spawn here can be taken in either direction. It's gonna be fine. See, look at it being fine. Observe how fine it is. Okay, circle out here, give to the green line. Eventually enough stuff is going to spawn down here that I'll be able to take back this bridge. You know what? You can just go out that way. That's going to be okay. It would not, in fact, be fine. Hey, you know what, Ghosty? Screw you. Look at that. It's fine right now. Just get to Sunday, get myself another tram. We're going to go boom. We're going to go boom, boom, out to here, boom, and boom. And it's all going to be fine. Take a tram. I will take a carriage because I'm about to screw over the green line a little bit. All right, blue line is going to go circle, triangle, out here to the circle, hook back around to the triangle. It's going to be ugly and awkward for now, but in the long run, it will probably be okay. All right, carriage for the green line, right there. Square up there. Let's just take the red line up to that island. The red line's not doing too much right now. Red line can handle whatever spawns here, whatever spawns up here. Triangle down here, make life a little... Actually, that is still going to be a helpful triangle because it's going to let us shorten the blue line significantly. Because before we had been going around and up like this, and now we can just, shortest distance, 2 points, straight line. You know the deal. And a nice little circle to break up those triangles. It's great. This blue line is basically, it's a little long, but in terms of station placement, I have no complaints. Certainly not when compared to the green line. Good God. MV coming in with the exclamation point, fuck it. That's a good command. It's a damn good command. I'm on the record right now. If you see me say something funny, or if you just see something funny that you think would make a good command, first of all, I'm going to take a tunnel here just to have a tunnel. I'm going to use that tunnel right away, actually. We're going to have a gray line that goes and gets that diamond. So if you see something that would make a great command, just do it. Exclamation point, add com, and then whatever you want the command to be. It's funny. All right. Let's see here. You are still okay with that circle. Not great, but, it's generally all right. This circle right here is actually a bit of a problem because the blue line is so damn long. So we'll pull that back. This guy right here, you can just rescue that, and that'll make it good for several cycles through. At some point, I'm going to want another locomotive and probably a carriage on this blue line. That is an incredibly helpful circle for the orange line. Break up these 3 consecutive triangles that you had been dealing with. Yeah, definitely need some more help for the blue line, but, Right now, we'll just juggle that locomotive, or tram, I suppose. Send you back out, take care of those. Okay. Clear that. Let's see. You know what I think? I think we will need it a lot during Tuesday streams. Oh, let's see. I could have a heavy rail train, which would actually... the blue line does kind of need to be chopped in half. You're not wrong, MV. Could have a heavy rail train. I could put a carriage. Now, if I take a heavy rail train... Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll take the heavy. And... what can I do for the blue line that will substantially improve its life? If I pull those 2 stations off of it, it's probably a good start. Yeah, if I do that, it just wants to run through, so you might as well pick that up. Let's run a purple line. That's going to use the heavy rail train first. That's probably okay. The heavy rail trains are nice because they can handle more passengers, and they build up greater momentum once they get going over long stretches of time. So like you see here, this has room for 8 passengers on it. So even though there are 2 consecutive circles at the end of this line, it's going to be just fine. For a while. Not like forever, but for a while at least. Also for that reason, you're going to get the unique way the hell at the end of this line. You are going to come rescue this circle. And now I think the blue line is actually going to be okay for a while. And hey, we are rapidly approaching the halfway point. Remember, the goal here is not 1,800 passengers with no more than 1 loop. I am currently at 919, having used 0 loops. So, I think we're in a good spot. We're at least in a decent survivable spot for now. Like, the big problem I have is this circle station right here and the general lack of triangles at the end of the green line. I could remedy that if I wanted to. Actually, yeah, why don't we try, while I'm futzing with stuff, let's do that. And oh boy, okay. Well, now we have a problem. I will take a tram, and I will take another heavy rail train. Actually, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Let me take a heavy rail. Can you... Yeah, I don't have any lines to draw. But I do have this gray line, which really isn't doing anything other than ferrying this diamond around. So, if I grab you, can you come down triangle, circle, turn around, get that square? That's probably okay. I don't hate it. Let me say that. I don't hate it. You know what would fix this? More loops. I mean, I could have a loop here. I don't see a point to it. You know, what else do I want to do? Could do... You know, I could go for a heavy rail on the blue line here. Yeah, if I replace one of these guys with a heavy rail, that'll make this circle station much less of a problem. Yeah, we'll take this. I'm going to put you on the orange line for now, pending the results of what that is. That is a circle. Interesting. Okay. So if you go out there, and then the green line comes around here. I mean, it's all kinds of awkward and bad, but you know what? I think loops are the biggest mini-metro controversy. You know, at this point, Ghost, I think you've done more investigation into the fan community of Mini Metro than I have. But based on what I've heard from you, isn't cheating the biggest Mini Metro controversy? No, I would imagine that there are people who swear by loops, like every station, every time, you know, have it on a loop, put it on a loop, make a loop. And there are other people who are like, loops are inefficient. It seems like the kind of thing that would happen. Or it's floating bridges. It's one or the other of those. Okay, now if you come up here and around here, just like that, then the red line can have all of that work and the gray line can be shortened. I don't see how that can possibly go wrong. So the gray line comes down south here, comes around here. Everyone agrees that cheating is a problem, except cheaters. But you know there are knockdown, drag-out fights about the efficacy of loops. Absolutely correct, I'm sure. Okay, I am really liking these heavy rail trains. I don't use them very often when I play Boston, but I think I might just be dumb for that. Spirals are clearly the most efficient option. Spiral trains would be fun. Okay. Now here's a problem. Even with the single heavy rail train, the purple line here is not quite able to keep up. So I'm going to supplement the purple line with another tram. Mini Metro is a nerd game for nerds. That's absolutely correct. Good morning, Jer. You were just in time to see me drop a heavy rail train on the red line, and then... Envy with the ah-ha-ha, the Titus laugh. All right. What are we going to do? I think I want to pull this locomotive off the red line. I'm fairly certain that the heavy rail all by itself is going to be able to... Is that circles, or did you pull... That must be circles. There's no reason for you to have pulled squares out of the central square. Oh, right. There's a square station up there. Doy. Yeah, those probably are squares. There they go. Okay. So let's pull this off of the red line, because I really don't think it's doing anything. And we'll put it on the green line, because the green line could use a little bit more help. Circle over there we'll give to... Ooh. Well, I wanted to give it to the blue line, but... maybe we can give it to the blue line thusly? No, that's still going to be... Alright, well, more work for the lavender line, I guess. You're fine. You're probably fine. You're hopefully going to be fine. Here's yet another garage for the green line. Okay. We're up over 1,550. Got to get to 1,800. No loops yet, so, you know, I'm feeling pretty good here. We'll take a tram, and if I take a carriage, can I put that on can I put the carriage on a heavy rail train and double its carrying capacity? That's probably a thing I would like to know. I am so close to the challenge, though, that I'm just going to play it safe and take the heavy rail. Now, I think I want to replace one of these trams on the green line rather, with a heavy rail train. So this guy here is going to hit the central square and then jump over to the gray line. You are going to be a heavy rail train on the green line, and that's probably going to be fine. Like, that alone should most likely see me through. Although, having said that, my central square is kind of on fire right now. I do have a tram. Looks like diamonds and stars are piling up. Well, let's put diamonds on... Yeah, let's put a tram on the red line. Clear that out. Yeah, it looks like everything is feeding into the central square more efficiently than the central square can handle. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think it was mostly the red line, actually, piling up. Hey, look, another unique, and that's the challenge. Just boom, 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 right through the end. 1,800 passengers with at most one loop. But you know what? We're here. Let's keep going. We'll give the plus sign to the blue line, because the blue line is ultimately what's going to doom us. Alright, circle there. I will just give to the gray line as such. Now you come up here, pull all of those out of there, please. Thank you. Why don't you actually... Ooh, you know what? You're going to hit that plus sign and turn around and rescue that, please. Alright, come on. There you go, straight through. Thanks a bunch. Okay, come through, rescue it again. Swear to God, this one station. Alright, rescue it one more time. Hey, look, a circle over here that I never took care of. Give it to the orange line? Sure. Pull this off of the orange line? Yes. That does not actually force that to round its corner. Oh, you can't force it to round its corner, you bastard. Okay. Well, then let's do that and that. That's ugly and awful. Let's do that and that and that and that. There. Better. Oh, Ghosty is positing a conspiracy theory regarding crunchberries. I mean, those are some explosive allegations, Ghost. If you can provide evidence to support that claim, I'll back you on it, but oof. without anything to go on. That's, I mean, it was a tragic accident at the Crunchberry factory. I don't know why you have to suggest that it was orchestrated in some manner. All right, let's put a locomotive on the orange line to help deal with all of this nonsense. And let's also put a carriage there. Okay, so if you put a carriage on, a heavy rail, it looks like that carriage can only handle 6 passengers, which isn't as good as being able to handle, 8, but it's still pretty nice. And also, I'm pretty sure that this blue circle is just going to fall apart now. Oh well. But we completed the challenge. That was what we wanted. We'll try to save that, but I'm not going to go nuts about it. Because after all, ! Fuck it. The best thing to come out of today's stream. And possibly the title of today's YouTube episode. I don't even know if YouTube will let me do that. We'll find out. Alright. That's going to do it for us. 2,231. A new personal best in Boston. Completed the pseudo-achievement there. Tomorrow I'll give Auckland another shot. Okay? I'll just get it out there now. Force myself to deal with it. Tomorrow we'll try Auckland again. But tonight, at 6 o'clock Eastern Time, is more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All, as we join the circus like we wanted to when we were a kid. I'm going to make the same joke every week. All right. I think that's going to do it for us today. I want to thank you all so much for watching. As always, it really does mean a lot to me. Thank you all so much for being here, either live or on YouTube. Come on back tomorrow for some more Good Morning Mini Metro. And until then, I will talk to you later. Goodbye.